Hello and welcome to my kitchen. And by kitchen I mean the Tim Glidden Center for Learning and Knowledge. Today we're going to be talking about rhyme patterns. To introduce the first target rhyme patterns in this lesson, I'll be using the book Augustus and His Smile by Catherine Rainer. The main character, Augustus, is a tiger who can't find his smile. He goes on an adventure to find it and learns a life lesson about happiness. The rhyme patterns we'll be focusing on are the ILE and ILL rhyme patterns. These patterns make sense to teach together because they both use the I sound. One uses the long I sound and one uses the short I sound. The long I and short I sounds in these rhyme patterns help us to differentiate between vowel consonant E and vowel consonant patterns. The pattern lines up, these two patterns line up with second grade curriculum early to midway through the year. So, without further ado, let's dive in and, deal with some rhyme patterns. Hey! So today, class, we'll be reading the story Augustus and His Smile. It's about a tiger who loses his smile and then goes out looking for it. He looks high and low for this smile. He doesn't know where it is, okay, class? He doesn't know where that smile is, so he goes looking for it. This is the part where the story would be read, but I was told to not read the story because it would, Dr. Doherty does not want to listen to 40 students read children's books on video because that would probably be
torture.
Yes, so anyway, this is where the portion where the reading would happen. Now that we've read the book, what happened in the story? What do you think the reason for Augustus losing his smile is? We will put this book in the classroom library, if you do want to read it there, students. Back to the book. It's off in the classroom library. That's why I don't have it here with me. It's in the library. Students can go read it at their leisure. So, this book is about a tiger looking for his smile. The word smile is very important. Someone reading this book is reasonably going to be expected to see the word smile many times throughout the text.
Well, students, we've switched to a bit of an overhead view here. Here's my manipulative, the ILE rhyme pattern. You see, students, this rhyme pattern is made up of 3 letters, I, L, and E.
No.
The I makes the I sound, and the OOL sound is made up of this L and this E. It's a silent E. Together, these letters make a sound that sounds a bit like aisle, like an aisle in a grocery store, or perhaps, a British aisle, or something. Wow, the ILE rhyme pattern. Someone reading our book, Augustus and His Smile, would easily be able to know what the word smile is if they knew the ILE rhyme pattern. Smile. Smile. Wow. You see, students, the cool thing about rhyme patterns is that many words can be made using the same pattern. For example, smile, the word from our book, we've already talked about that, but there's other words like crocodile, or pile, or perhaps while. So many words can be made using the same ILE rhyme pattern. Anyway, so students, you see, smile, aisle, that's the rhyme pattern. And aisle, tile, like a floor tile. Or, I don't know, like a Scrabble tile, perhaps. The limits are endless when you know rhyme patterns. The kinds of tiles you can spell.
Don't mind the background noise. We spared no expense and we bought Keurig machines for the Glidden Center of Learning and Knowledge. So, now that we've passed out the whiteboard set, I'm going to have to ask my pupil here that what 3 letters go into our rhyme pattern? Aisle. Aisle.
Perhaps ILE.
Yes, it's ILE. Now they're going to write that down. ILE, very good job. Write it really big. Now, if I never saw really big, that's definitely it. Right at the bottom.
Again, same thing.
Right at the bottom.
Okay.
Well, you didn't do it really big, but that's
ILE.
fine. Wow. My class is so attentive. Next, we're gonna write some words. All right. Next, we're gonna write some words that contain the ILE rhyme pattern. When we go over the word, you're gonna write it. I'm gonna say the word, and you will write the word.
Okay.
So, for example, if I say smile, you're gonna write SMILE. Smile. Wow.
Okay.
Go ahead and try. Wow. Now, if we talk about the word aisle, tile, what sounds and letters do you hear? Aisle.
Tuh. Sounds like a T if you ask me.
It's yes. Very, very good job, pupil.
Oh, dear.
Very, very nice. I'm supposed to provide feedback. Very nice. Okay. Now we're going to work with another rhyme pattern. Similar to the rhyme pattern that we've been working with. This rhyme pattern you can find in the word spill. Ill. This is so silly.
Okay. Spill. Do you want me to write
Where have you heard the word spill before?
When I spill my milk all over the floor.
Good. A spill is a type of mess that you can make.
Right.
Like in the Gulf of Mexico, there was a big oil spill.
And a lot of
birds had to get that Dawn dish soap rubbed on them because of the Dawn oil spill.
This is terrible.
The word smile and spill, what do you notice that's different?
Smile seems to have a long I sound. Well, am I supposed to know that?
That's fine, yeah.
Okay. Smile appears to have a long I sound, while spill has a short I sound.
I love when my second graders are English majors in college already. That's my favorite. Wonderful. In the rhyme pattern ill, we have an I, which makes the short I sound, and two L's that make the ol sound. kind of like aisle, because we have the ol sound, but in aisle we have the I sound, the hard I.
The long I.
The long I. Aisle.
Do you have to do that
Ill.
motion with it? Aisle.
No. Adding I and LL together makes the ill sound. The ill sound. Ill. The ill sound. As in spill or I don't know. Trill. Yeah, it is.
Is it really?
Trill, it is a slang term, but it's also a musical term to mean to go back and forth between two notes rapidly.
Ooh.
See, the more you know, second
Fancy.
graders. Now, students, how about we use our whiteboards to write some ILL words? What kind of ILL words can we think of? What words?
Perhaps.
You need a
spill?
consonant
Am I supposed
and
to
an
answer
ILL.
these?
Yes, we can use spill. Let's start with
Okay.
spill. That's our example. Spill. Ill. Spill. Very nice job. How about we write another one? How about ill. Will. Wow. Very nice job. When we're looking at words, we need to be careful about the rhyme pattern because the rhyme pattern can change the whole meaning of the word, just like in these two words. Here we have ill and aisle, pile and pill. Just by changing the rhyme pattern, really just one letter in this case, we have two completely different words. I mean, you could have a pile of pills, I suppose. Maybe if you're really elderly. That'd be a little disorganized. But yes. When writing words with two separate rhyme patterns, you have to be careful to listen and hear the different sounds so you can choose the correct rhyme pattern.
Now, at this point in the lesson, we would pass out the manipulative bag to the students and encourage them to fiddle about and make some words. We would have, these would be the teacher ones. We can show them that you can make a word. Bill, I mean, it's a name, but, like a bill that they send you in the mail, perhaps. With the IL rhyme pattern, or bile with the ILE rhyme pattern. Like stomach bile. We'd explain to them that at the beginning of each word we hear the B sound and then the appropriate rhyme pattern. Ile or B-ill. We'd have them copy along on their whiteboards with their manipulatives. We would encourage the students now, at this point, to play around with the manipulatives and see what kind of words they can make. Maybe they recognize a few. Maybe they create a new word they've never heard before. File, who knows? Who knows what they will come up with? Maybe they'll try some silly stuff like this. Smill, which is just not a word at all.
At this point, we tell the students, hey, students, we probably wouldn't touch them because that's probably illegal, but we'd say, hey, we want you to have lots of chances to learn about and experience the rhyme patterns that we've gone over today. So in our class library, we have a book that you can check out called How to Make a Baby Smile. And you can participate further in this class by reading that book. That's what we would tell them next. Student, there are several high-quality picture books in our class library that feature our rhyme patterns, including Lyle Lyle Crocodile by Bernard Warber. These books will be on display for you to read if you so choose to do so. All right. All right, that's it. We're good.